In a poll to find the historical figure Brits would most like to bring back to life, Elizabeth I came second. Who do you think came top?
When you say bring back, do you mean, like, reanimate them? From, like, they dig them up and then get loads of scientists to sort of make some kind of animatronic version of them?
Yeah, no, this is a question about corpse robbing.
Yeah. That makes it a lot more interesting, then.
I think, no, it's bringing them back to life as they were in their prime, let's say.
More interestingly, how?
These
Well,
two
I've got it here. When I reveal the
Well,
answer, I will tell you how to bring back your dead relatives that you miss so terribly back to life. All right, so stay fucking tuned. Got the magic.
Is the historical figure supposed to take back their old job, or are they given a kind of ceremonial role?
That's too many questions.
No, but you see what he means?
Yes.
He needs a reason for it, because if they said, no, well, for science, you might say Marie Curie.
No, all right, it is purely for a laugh.
For fun. Is it Tintin?
He's a famous artist.
She...
Da Vinci is it?
Yes!
Good work. Come on. Yes, the historical figure Brits would most like to bring back to life is Leonardo da Vinci. If I could bring anyone back from the dead, I'd bring back Harry Potter. Sorry, has that spoilt it? Jason, Susie and Alan, what do you want to go for?
Bond.
Let's go with Bond.
All right, you've chosen Roger Moore. This is an audience poll question. It was announced this week that a new James Bond novel is to be published. We polled the studio audience and asked them, who would you call in an emergency, James Bond or Andy McNabb, the famous SAS nutter?
If you start ringing fictional characters when you're in the shit, you are even further in the shit. Oh, my God, it's all right. Harry Potter will come. It'll be fine, all right?
I say Bond any day. I mean, Bond, he's James Bond.
Alan, you were in Goldeneye, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in Goldeneye. I was in a James Bond film.
So you could technically ring him.
I have his number.
Let's ring him now for a laugh. I'm in trouble. I've not got Andy McNabb's number, so I had to ring you.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that there's been several Bonds, I mean, there's a chance of any one of them showing
Yeah.
up.
You don't want one of the old
Roger,
ones.
It could be Sean, it could be...
I'll help you. F off, Lazenby.
The last thing you need in an emergency is a bleeding actor.
How dare you?
Leave it, guys. Leave it.
Does this come up and go, so what's the problem here?
Well, that was sort of an impression of Roger Moore, who's not technically an actor. James Bond or Andy McNabb, who would they call in an emergency?
Bond.
You think
James
Bond?
Bond.
Right, 68% of the audience would call James Bond in an emergency. Of course, James Bond has a pen that turns into a gun. Andy McNabb has a pen that turns into a terrible book. Most desirable location for a holiday home?
Well, I know Alistair Campbell's using his diary money to build a villa up his own arse.
I know this. Germany.
What?
Germany. Everyone wants to live in Germany. It's beautiful. It's got the beaches, it's got the weather.
The beaches, the weather.
Yeah, it's got one beach just outside Hamburg. It's not really a beach, it's more of a sort of port. Sort of. If you get down off one of the dock things, there's a bit of shingle. You
should be a travel agent.
Yeah.
Is it Disneyland? Because, like, you can live with all the characters and stuff, like, next door be...
Kind of a holiday.
Morning, Mickey. Morning. I'd just be great.
Where would you like to?
Any place where my mother wouldn't visit. So here.
Will she not visit here?
She doesn't travel.
Well, you can go anywhere then, can't you?
I think New Zealand.
New Zealand, you're very close. New Zealand was second.
Australia.
Australia is it, yeah. Yes, Australia is a great place to buy a holiday home. You can go there for the weekend, spend 6 minutes in the airport cafe, then fly back refreshed and ready for Wednesday.